All right, number 7 says a plastic ball having a mass of 250 grams. So 250 grams. And a velocity of 20 centimeters per second east. So V1 initial is 20 centimeters per second. Collides with another ball having a mass of 100 grams. So 100 Gs. Moving along the same line, also east. So V2 initial. But only at 10 meters per second. 10 centimeters, per second. And they're both east. Okay, so east and east. So obviously the one in behind is going to catch up. And it says after the collision, the 250 gram ball, so this first one, has a velocity of 10 centimeters or 15 centimeters per second east. So after they collide, V1F is 15 centimeters per second east. And what is V2F? Okay, so M1V1 initial plus M2V2 initial will equal M1V1 final plus M2V2 final. We're looking for V2 final. Nothing else is 0, so take this over. It'll be M1V1 initial plus M2V2 initial minus M1V1 final. And then to get V2F by itself, you're going to divide by M2. Okay, so V2F will equal. Now, I could change everything to kilograms and to meters per second, but because I'm just finding V2F and they've given me everything in centimeters per second, I can just leave it that way. And because I'm going to have grams on the top and grams on the bottom, they're actually going to cancel each other out. So if you want it, you could divide the masses on the top and the mass on the bottom by 1,000, but it's really not going to change anything. So you could just leave them as grams. If you're not sure, then you might want to change it. Like, better to be safe than sorry, but I'll show you here after I write everything down how it really wouldn't change anything. So 100 grams, and everything is east, so I do not need to put in negatives on my directions. And this is 250 grams, and the 15 centimeters per second is also east. And then I'm going to divide by 100 grams. So if I had changed to kilograms, this would be 0.25 and 0.1 and 0.25 and 0.1. But really all I've done is move the decimal place by 3 on each of the terms, and it's really not going to change anything. Okay, so I'll be left in the end with centimeters per second. And so on the top, if we did this, that would be 2500 grams centimeters per second plus 1 with 3 zeros grams centimeters per second, and then minus, I don't really want to do that one in my head, 15, what is it, 8, 375, yeah, 3750, I think, grams centimeters per second, and then divide by 100. So these two zeros will go, this decimal, sorry, I just like doing this rather than, so it's going to be 60 minus 3750, so 2250 divided by 100. 22.5 centimeters per second, or if you had changed it to meters, it would be 0.225 meters per second. Works out to be positive, so it'll be east. Okay, so that's number, I don't know, what was that, 7.